Let's start our exploration of Ableton Live version 7 by taking a look at this session view. And again, the session view is the unique part of Ableton Live that creates a new way of making music, so to speak, that's different from standard DAWs. Across the top, we see what's known as the control bar area. And you can see it's basically broken into 4 sections. 2, 3, 4. And this is where we control the playback and the speed and a lot of those other global details. Below that we have the browser and the mixer section. Let's start with the mixer. Here we have separate channels that go up and down. Each channel has some rectangular boxes in it, and we can drag a musical fragment in, whether it's MIDI or audio waveforms, and that's called a clip. And here we see a clip here. This triangle is called its launch button, and we'll begin the playback of any of these clips. Also, some of these clip slots are empty, and some have what's called a stop clip button. And clicking on that stops any clip in that particular channel. I'm stopping here. So this is the main channel section where we work with clips. Down below we have individual volume controls, mute or activate buttons, solo buttons, and record arm buttons. Over here to the right we have the returns for any effects you might want to use, and also the master fader itself. So if you're familiar with a mixer, this is like the channel section and the master section. Over to the left, as we mentioned, is the browser, where we can find different MIDI devices, MIDI effects, and audio effects. Also, we can gain access to plugins you may have from other companies other than Ableton Live. If you're on a Mac, that includes Audio Unit and VST. If you're on Windows, you'll see VST available here. Then we have 3 generic browsers that help us find different files and get to them quickly. This is all types of files: clips, raw waveforms, sets, which is Live's term for songs, presets for its devices, and etc. Notice it has its own scroll bar, which allows us to get up and down through long lists, as does the mixer has its own scroll bar for allowing us to get to extra clip slots. You can hide this browser through this triangular button here. There's also a key command for that, but for now we'll just stick with the triangle button. Notice below we have 2 more hide reveal buttons. Okay, so below this main mixer browser section we have the detail view. Now this detail is either going to show us information about a clip, this particular fragment of music, or about a track and the devices being used there. Over here to the left within this detail area we can hide or reveal the info view. And if you're new to Ableton Live, you want to keep this open almost all the time. Whenever you hover your mouse above something, you'll see that that gives you info or details about that particular thing. Now I'm hovering above a clip, now a stop clip button, a clip slot, sections of the mixer, and you can see down here that this always changes to reflect information about what we're above. This covers almost everything about Ableton Live, but not everything, as you'll see. So here we are again down in the detail view and the info view. Again, this will hide, reveal that entire section. Below we have the status bar and the ability to toggle between clip view and track view. Now as you're in either one of these, you can scroll around. I can grab this bar and move around to different sections within the devices that are assigned to the current track. Again, I'll show you the scrolling around. And also if you're in clip mode, you can change your zoom and move around. So to move around, I click and hold and drag my mouse left and right. And to change my zoom, I pull down and up. Now, this will be true for MIDI information as we see now, or for audio information. This status bar gives us information about what Live is doing right now. For example, if I come up here and open up a folder to look at a piece of audio or a clip, it tells me we're previewing that. So if you're actually loading something in or looking at something, it gives you information about that. Currently I've got a folder selected. It tells me where it is down here again. So this is the basic information bar down here. That's a quick look at the session view Again, hide reveal triangles. Those basically gain more space for working with the clips or the browser, whatever it may be. You'll also see that some of this is resizable. Open up the clip view, and that is also resizable, which can be very helpful for audio waveforms. Okay, we'll stop here now and come back in to work more closely with clips and how these clip slots work to help us get going.